What is going on, guys? It's your boy, Mr. Bounty TV, bringing you guys my second ever YouTube video. Today in this video, I'm going to be explaining kind of what inspired me to start streaming YouTube, because I did have a YouTube channel many years ago, as I mentioned yesterday. I wouldn't say really uploaded on it seriously, just a little fun videos with my friends, that kind of stuff, doing little lobbies, because I did actually buy an HD PVR many years ago. I don't use that anymore because I'm not a fan of its delay, but I did start YouTube many years ago. I've always been into video games ever since I was a little kid. My first ever game was the first game I really started to play, I would say, is Super Mario Sunshine on the GameCube. That's probably one of my favorite games ever. It was so much fun. I was always a big fan of all the original Nintendo games, Donkey Kong, Mario. I always loved it. Shot's a little bit rough here because I just got on, but I've always been into gaming ever since I was a little kid. I kind of got away from it for a little bit. Then when I moved to New York, I kind of started to get back into it. That's when I first got my. That's actually how I got when I got my Wii, and sadly I started playing Call of Duty on the Wii, and that's how I got into Call of Duty. I played Call of Duty 4 and World at War on the Wii, but I did have a friend who did have an Xbox, so I'd play over at his house. Tried to get one for a year and a half. My parents wouldn't do it. Then one Christmas, they finally surprised me. That was 4 or 5 years ago. But so I really started to get into Xbox. Then my friend, he had a YouTube channel. He probably had 1,000 subscribers, something like that. But I got really into that. He sold me some stuff to help me get started. I wanted the best, so I ended up upgrading. I know, I bought all the hardware. And then I've used it 4 times. Which is, I'm talking about my HD PVR too. But, so, basically, I just really got into that. I've always been into watching, bigger YouTubers. I would say, Syndicate. He was probably the YouTuber that I watched most out of all of them. I was never a huge PewDiePie fan. I do respect him, though, just from all the work and how, big he is in the YouTube scene. But, I was always, for some reason, a huge Syndicate fan. I was really into Minecraft when I was younger, that kind of stuff. But, I would always just watch his videos, and then he uploaded the videos where he was playing with Optic, and I thought, oh, these guys play Call of Duty too, and I was always a Call of Duty fan. I always was just a pub stomper. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I thought it was the funnest thing in the world to go in a lobby and try to be the best that I could be and show all those kids in the pub match, because I always wanted to try to join a clan. I didn't really know any big clans at the time. But I basically started. That's how I found out about Optic. I always knew about the competitive scene somewhat because just COD Champs was a big deal in Black Ops 2. I heard about it, didn't watch it or anything. But I found out about Optic. I started looking up those guys, and that's how I kind of found the Call of Duty competitive scene. I started watching Nadeshot, Scumpy, Big Timer, I'm gonna say the OG somewhat roster for Optic Gaming. I knew who Rambo was at the time, but it was Merc on the roster when I started watching them. It was Merc, Big T, Scumpy, and Nadeshot at the time. I got really into that, and then I started watching Nadeshot and Scumpy on Twitch. And that's kind of when I started to spread out, and I started watching more streamers, just because I didn't really like how little the interaction was, I would say. I thought they were a lot more interactive in their YouTube videos, even though it makes no sense. So I started watching streamers. I found Nex, FSG. You guys all know who FSG is. Father Son Gaming. I started watching them, became really big fans of their streams, and kind of from that point, since I always wanted to do the YouTube scene, I really wanted to try out streaming. So I basically started asking questions on streams, hey man, what program do you stream with? And I was always kind of curious about that. So I really started just kind of learn what you need to do to stream, and then I tried it out once, but I thought that was really cool, so I really just wanted to try that out. I did a few times. I didn't stream too much because I mean it's a hard thing averaging 4 to 5 viewers and no one's really talking in your chat. But I still had fun. Then I finally started playing with Jason and Papa. I started averaging some more viewers, 10 to 15. And that's when kind of streaming became a big deal for me. That's when I really enjoyed it at the time. I still do. That's why I still stream. I want to start out my YouTube channel. But I thought it was a lot of fun, so I did begin to do that. And then basically what went on with that is just what you guys have seen over the last few months. I've been on the grind with streaming. The summer streams, I would stream probably 10 hours a day, almost every single day of the week. I was just in the grind over the summer. I had a blast. I was always playing with Jason and Papa. And then I really got back into Call of Duty near the end of Ghost. I really started getting good at competitive because I always, as I said, wanted to be the best that I could be in Call of Duty, because I always just found it really competitive. Now I'm mainly just play GBs, as you guys know, or even for you guys who don't know, who are new to the channel. I mainly play Call of Duty game battles. I'll put a link to that website down in the description below if you guys have never heard of it. I'm really excited to be uploading. I'm not going to be uploading too many gameplays, I think, but I'm going to be uploading how-to tips and tricks in GBs, things that you need to know. I'm going to be uploading a lot of that kind of stuff, so make sure you guys do hit that sub button so you get that content in the future. Make sure you guys hit that like and button also. That would really help me out. And make sure you guys leave a comment in the comments below, just so I do know like what I could have done better with this video. If there's any questions you guys have for me, I'll be sure to answer them in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys later on in my stream.